I try to remind myself that I'm speaking to a friend, someone I care about, and this often helps to shift the tone and the kindness that I show towards myself. Today, we'll discuss how to move through and let go of resentment. Let's get started. Sarah writes, "Sometimes the resentment we carry for others takes us out of the present moment when we are with those people. How can we let go of the past and resentment in order to come back to being present?" Hi, Sarah. I really love this question as this is something I too have struggled with. I think the first thing to say is that there's a reason you're feeling some resentment. Often this can be born out of experiencing something painful or hurtful. So as much as you can, be kind to yourself, as your feelings are valid. Of course, I don't know the reason why you're feeling some resentment, but in order to let go, we first have to understand where this is coming from. The reason for this is so that we can find ways to work with those behaviors and thought patterns. Very often, the person or people don't actually realize that they're causing you any difficulty, and so keep doing the same things over and over, which only reinforces the resentment. This isn't always the case, but very often our interpretation of an event can be very different to someone else's. And then we replay our version of events over and over in the mind, which only adds layers to the resentment. I know this was the case for me. I would encourage, but only if you feel safe to do so, having a conversation with the person or people that are causing you to feel some resentment and explain why you're feeling the way that you are. When I did this, the person I spoke to had no idea that what they were doing was impacting me so much. It also helped me to see their point of view and why they were behaving in the way that they were. Something I also found helpful was to consider some things that I was grateful for that they did. Now, this might be really small, but it helped to broaden my perspective and to see that they too are complex creatures who are not perfect. It's okay if nothing arises straight away, but it can be helpful to revisit this from time to time. When it comes to in-the-moment situations and the resentment is very present, and you're perhaps catapulted back to the past, I would encourage you to take some slow, deep breaths to acknowledge what is present in the mind and the body. Give it space to be there, but gently guide your attention back into the present moment. In doing this, we're not ignoring what is present, instead giving it some space to be there, but not getting too caught up in those thoughts, as that can really fuel the flames of resentment. And finally, practicing self-compassion might be really supportive for you. As human beings, we all deserve compassion and understanding. But very often, our inner voice, our inner critic, can get in the way. And in moments like that, I try to remind myself that I'm speaking to a friend, someone I care about. And this often helps to shift the tone and the kindness that I show towards myself. If you have any more questions about this topic or anything to do with your meditation and mindfulness practice, please do write in to askeve@headspace.com and we'll do our very best to answer them in a future episode. I'm so honored to be part of your meditation journey. See you soon and have a healthy, happy day.